He got some really, really good ones.
Yeah. Dude, you collect VW vans. Explain.
That's more like hoarding. I got a lot. I got a lot of Volkswagens.
How many do you have?
I don't want to sound like a douche, but I lost count. It's over 20.
You have more than 20 Volkswagens? But why them?
It's a Volkswagen bus, a 1968 Volkswagen bus was my first car. And for some reason, once I started talking to Jay Leno, he showed me his collection, and he started telling me about investing money and being able to enjoy your investment. And so I had gotten my ex-girlfriend her first car back, and then his guys helped me get my first car back, which was a bus. And they said, well, if there's anything else you want, let me know. And I go, well, if you come across another one of these, let me know. They called me 3 days later. We got one. And I said, well, I'll take it. And it just kept going. And the reason why is it's such a cool, iconic car. It's like there's some guys that collect nothing but Porsches. And with a bus, no one's looking at you like, oh, my God, look at another Porsche. But with buses, it's a fun bus. It's a cool car. And I wanted to be known as the Volkswagen bus guy.
Look at all your buses.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I started collecting them about 10 years ago.
So do you buy them in this condition, or do you have them refurbished?
No. Well, in the beginning, I would try to buy them as in as good as condition as possible. But then I met some people that do some amazing work. There's a friend of mine named Henry Marcheno who does all the restorations, and he will take a bus that's all rusted out and completely just in shambles, and he'll make a Picasso. He'll make a work of art. These buses are just, people come in and they see them. I mean, they light up. They light up, and
so you got some other cars in there too, though.
I do.
What is that? Is that a 356? That the one to the right? Oh, that's another VW. I can't see. What else do you have there?
Well, I no longer have the bugs. I only have one bug now. But it's mostly buses.
Mostly buses and one bug. That's
one
it?
Bug.
So it's all Volkswagens.
Well, from what you see right there. I do have muscle cars. I got a...
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Let me see. I have two 69 Chevelles. I have one that's a Resto Mod and one that's all original. I have two Camaros. I have one that's a Resto Mod of 69 and another 69 that's all original. So I got one and one. I got a 1964. Yeah, there it is. I have a 1964 Impala that's actually stock. So I didn't lowrider it out because everybody thought I was going to do that.
That's a beautiful year. That 69.
Yeah.
69 Chevelles are gorgeous. Look at that. Is that the Resto Mod or is that the original?
No, that's the original.
That's the
It's got all the paperwork. I actually got that one at the Barrett Jackson car auction.
Oh, yeah, it does.
So
396. That's the same one from John Wick.
And then
no, he has a 70.
I have a black Chevelle that I call Cocaine Bear because, man, that thing is just obnoxious. It is loud. It's powerful. It rattles. The whole neighborhood hears it.
That's 69 too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's badass. So, I mean, it's not that I'm just strictly Volkswagen, but that's how it started. And the beauty of it is I have people that are constantly sending me pictures. Hey, my friend is selling this. My friend is selling that.
So what is that? That is a Camaro that they converted into a Firebird? Is that what it is?
I no longer have that one, but I do have a 1979 Trans Am.
Oh, the real one.
The real one, yeah. This one's there's a company called Trans Am Depot in Florida, and they will take a Camaro and then they'll turn it into a Trans Am.
And it has the Pontiac logo and everything, huh?
Yeah. No, that's the one I still have right there. It's blue. It's beautiful.
Oh, wow. Look at that pretty thing. Trans Ams are gorgeous.
It's long, too. The whole hood is really, really long.
Does anybody ever make a Trans Am that is like a really solid driving car, though? Has anybody done like a wild Resto Mod with like a custom chassis? I mean, they must have.
I've never driven one or seen one, and all the Trans Ams I've been in have always been manual.
No, I mean stock. I mean, whether or not they change the suspension. Manual transmission is the way to go with a car like that always. But I mean, has anybody done like a real Resto Mod with a Trans Am? They must have. You never see them though. You see them more like kind of in stock form.
Yeah, I mean, they try to keep it looking like it, they wanted to have that look. But anyway, yeah, so I have a bunch of muscle cars, but people know me as the Volkswagen bus guy.
What does it say there, Jamie, at the top? Yeah, Trans Am gets a stunning Resto Mod overhaul from Retro Designs. Okay, so this one they did. Yeah, there they go. They jazzed up the engine.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Still, it got skinny ass tires. Take that photo of the back of it, the one that shows the back right there. Yeah. Look how skinny those. Oh, they're not that bad.
A little bit better.
Not that bad.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, on top of the Volkswagens, I do got the muscle car collection, which is nice.
Dude, there's nothing like muscle cars. There's something about those things, like whatever they were doing in that time period from the late 60s to the early 70s, whatever they're doing, and they stopped doing it.
Yeah, it's very different. And,
Yeah.
And I have some friends that are purists when it comes to muscle cars, so they want to keep it stock, keep it the way that it was.
I don't get those
And then
people.
there's some that I'm like, dude, there's nothing wrong with putting an air conditioner in a car. There's nothing wrong with, adding
How about
certain
putting
safety
brakes that
feature.
work?
Thank you.
What the fuck are you doing? Like all that
Yeah.
numbers matching, I get it, but that's not for me. I get it that people want to collect them, numbers matching, but it's just for them. It's like they say to the other numbers matching guys, and everybody's like, numbers matching.
But yeah, there's more people that just want to enjoy the car, have fun with the car, and they could care less what the numbers,
You want to not be sucking gas fumes through the exhaust. Like how bad do some of those
Yeah.
smell?
Oh man. Yeah. 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 When you have a car that's it's over 40 years old,
Yeah.
you get used to the smell of gas.
Yeah, they stink of gas.
And then you think at first it's leaking. And no, it's not. That's just the way that the car smelled back then.
Yeah, you're breathing in fumes. You're getting a headache.
You smell the oil,
Yeah.
you smell the gas.
But Resto Mods don't. Like Resto Mods, like what I was showing you, the Land Cruiser, when they use a modern crate engine, they can just change it completely.
Yeah, so it looks
Yeah.
original,
Yeah.
but it drives, it handles like a modern car.
That's what I like.
I
I just like there's the character of those cars that's undeniable. Like if they made one today like that, I would say I would want to buy one. Like if they made a Resto, like if they can't do it, which is kind of crazy, because like you could buy one from a company like Roadster Shop. They made me a 1969 Camaro, but you can't buy a 1969 Camaro from Chevy. Like if Chevy said, "Look, we're gonna make a 1969 Camaro. It's not gonna have any airbags. It's gonna have disc brakes, but like 6-piston disc brakes, and we're gonna do a modernized suspension. But it's going to be a 1969 Camaro. But it's gonna be a 1969 Camaro with a 2023 Camaro engine." And all the electronics and all that jazz, people would buy it like crazy. But you could never get away with it because regulations wouldn't allow it.
Yeah. And then living in California, all these, man, how hard it is with the...
Getting smogged.
Yeah, so all my cars are 1974 and below,
Yeah.
just because I don't want a deal.
Yeah. That's good.
I don't want a deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Like, as long as they're old, they can just pollute like crazy.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting that as time goes by, they don't move the needle. Like they
Right.
still keep it at 1974. It's like, come on.
Well,